Hi, my name is Arman Sundrani and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 10 WWE superstars who achieved a lot in the past 10 years. And in the previous video, I talked about 5 wrestlers who should win the Money in the Bank briefcase in 2024. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. And before I start this video, I would like to say that in this video, I will talk about their championship accomplishments and their WrestleMania matches. So without wasting any other time, let's begin. Now on number 10th, we have Gunther. Gunther started his Intercontinental Championship reign in June 10, 2022 on SmackDown by defeating Ricochet for the Intercontinental Championship. He had a 666 days title reign. Yeah, kinda reminds me of someone. And he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 40. And his iconic rivalries were with The Miz, Chad Gable, and Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, and especially their iconic match at WrestleMania 39. Number 9, Bray White. Now Bray White wouldn't really accomplish anything in 2014 after his loss to John Cena at WrestleMania 30, but exactly after a year at WrestleMania 31, Bray White challenged The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania and he lost. But hey, having a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania is accomplishment in its own rights. In 2016, Bray Wyatt will be drafted to SmackDown and win the Tag Team Championship with Randy Orton and will be a sole survivor at Survivor Series 2016, which are considered one of the best Survivor Series in the entire of WWE history. Then in 2017, Bray Wyatt would win the WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber in an Elimination Chamber match and win his first world title. But then again, he lose the WWE Championship in an epic rivalry at WrestleMania 33. Then Bray Wyatt will be drafted to Monday Night Raw and would have nothing for him except at 2018 he would win the Raw Tag Team Championship with the broken Matt Hardy. Then again, our cards will fail for our beloved Bray Wyatt when he will return with a new character naming The Fiend at SummerSlam 2019 and beating Finn Balor and making everyone at shock. I remember my facial expression was like this. And with the character of The Fiend, he would go on and win the WWE Universal Championship at Crown Jewel. And at WrestleMania 36, he will finally take the revenge of WrestleMania 30 by beating John Cena in a Firefly Funhouse match. And then in the same year, in 2020, he would again beat Braun Strowman for his second Universal Championship at SummerSlam in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Then in 2021, he was let go of the WWE, but because of his popularity, Triple H made him come back at Extreme Rules 2022. But sadly, he passed away at the age of 36 at August 24, 2023. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Wyndham Rotunda. The Fireflies will always remain. Number 8, Triple H. Yes, Triple H. The man, the husband of Stephanie McMahon, the man who's currently running WWE. In 2015, Triple H would go on and fight Sting at WrestleMania 31 in a WWE vs WCW match in a no disqualification stipulation, and Triple H would actually beat Sting. I don't know why would that decision make any sense, but Triple H would come out on top in that bout. And in 2016, Triple H will win the Royal Rumble his second time and even win the WWE Championship for the 14th time in his career. And he would go on to have his 7th WrestleMania main event against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32, and in 2017, in his 21st WrestleMania at WrestleMania 33, he will have a rivalry with his student, Seth Rollins, in a student versus teacher match, and he would go on to put Seth Rollins over at WrestleMania 33. And in the same year, he was also the part of Team Monday Night Raw, and was the sole survivor with Braun Strowman. In 2018, in his 22nd WrestleMania, I'm not that even old, he put Ronda Rousey over at WrestleMania 34. And some might even consider it as the best match of the night. And in his last WrestleMania at WrestleMania 35, he would go on to fight Batista, and he would win because it was Batista's last wish to put on the man that helped him to get his career, and Triple H would hang up his boots and take the control of WWE before SummerSlam 2022 and making the product the best that it is as today. Number 7, Randy Orton, the Viper, the Anaconda, the man who hangs his dick out while greeting people. Randy Orton in 2015 would go on and beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 31, in which would result the most iconic RKO of all time. And in 2016, Randy Orton would have returned from an injury and he would have gone to face Brock Lesnar in the main event of SummerSlam, and it was 15 years in the making match, RKO vs Suplex City, and Brock Lesnar spanked the shit out of Randy Orton and it was a bloody end, and Randy Orton lost to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2016 in a TKO. And later on in that same year, he would go on to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship with Bray Wyatt and be one of the sole survivors of Team SmackDown. And the next year, in 2017, he would go on to win the Royal Rumble for the second time in his career, and at WrestleMania he would beat Bray Wyatt for his 13th WWE Championship. And in 2018 at Fastlane, Randy Orton would go on and beat Bobby Roode for his first United States Championship, making him a Grand Slam champion, and only to lose to Jinder Mahal once again at WrestleMania 34. Jinder is like Randy Orton's kryptonite. At WrestleMania 35, he would go on to have a great rivalry with AJ Styles in an Indie vs WWE Superstar rivalry, which he will lose. And in WrestleMania 36, he would go on to face his best friend Edge in a last man standing match, with many said that the match was long, but it was a last man standing match, guys. It's supposed to be long. And he even lost that match, yes. But finally, things would look up for Randy Orton in 2020 in a pandemic, where he would win his 14th WWE Championship by beating Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell match. And he would defeat the Fiend Bray Wyatt once again at WrestleMania 37. And in 2021, he won the Raw Tag Team Championship at SummerSlam with his best friend Matt Riddle, who's nowhere to be found in the company right now. At WrestleMania 38, he would defend his Raw Tag Team Championship against Alpha Academy and Street Profits. And at WrestleMania 40, he would be in a triple threat match against Logan Paul and Kevin Owens for the United States Championship, which he would lose again. Yeah, Randy Orton's WrestleMania record isn't that great. Number 6, Cody Rhodes. Yes, Cody Rhodes is at the top of the world right now. But let's go to where it all began. At WrestleMania 31 and 32, he was in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, which he lost both the times. And he wasn't Cody Rhodes at that point, he was Stardust. And then he would leave the company and would go to ROH, and he would even become the ROH World Champion, and he would create his own wrestling company named AEW, and then he would come back to WWE at WrestleMania 38, have a 3-match series with Seth Rollins, and he would injure his pectoral muscle and still fought his way through Hell in a Cell match, and then he would later return at 2023 Royal Rumble, winning that match and challenging Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, losing at WrestleMania 39, and then winning the Raw Tag Team Championship with his cousin Jey Uso, and then would go on to win his second consecutive Royal Rumble, which didn't happen in 26 years. 2024, he would challenge Roman Reigns once again at WrestleMania 40, and he would finally become the WWE Champion that his father wanted him to be. Number 5, Seth Rollins. Now, after WrestleMania 30, Seth Rollins will go on and betray his Shield brothers and win the Money in the Bank briefcase in 2014. And at Survivor Series, he would be in a match with the Authority vs Team Cena, which he would lose. And in 2015, he would challenge Randy Orton at WrestleMania 31, which he would lose. But at the same night, he would cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase in a mid-match against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, and he would walk out as the WWE Champion, winning him his first world title. And in the same year, he would become double champion, the United States Champion and the WWE Champion, by beating John Cena in a winner-take-all match at SummerSlam 2015, all thanks to Jon Stewart. Then he would get injured, would return in 2016 Extreme Rules and challenge Roman Reigns for a WWE Championship match at Money in the Bank 2016, and he would win his second WWE Championship, only to get cashed in by Dean Ambrose minutes later. And in 2017, he would go on and beat his mentor Triple H at WrestleMania 33, and in the same year at SummerSlam 2017, he would go on to win the Raw Tag Team Championship with his former Shield brother Dean Ambrose. And during the 2018 beginning, he would also win the Raw Tag Team Championship once again with Jason Jordan. Then at WrestleMania 34, he would win the Intercontinental Championship, making him a Grand Slam champion. Then in SummerSlam 2018, he would beat Dolph Ziggler for his second Intercontinental Championship with Dean Ambrose by his side and Drew McIntyre in Dolph Ziggler's corner. Then again win the Raw Tag Team Championship with Dean Ambrose, only for Dean Ambrose to take the revenge on Seth Rollins and turn on him. And in 2019, things were looking up for Seth Rollins as he won the Royal Rumble for the first time in his career and even defeated the Beast Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35, winning him his third World Championship and his first Universal Championship. But he would get cashed in on by Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules, and he would get a rematch at SummerSlam, and he would beat Brock Lesnar for his second Universal Championship. And in 2020, he would go on to win the Raw Tag Team Championship once again with Buddy Murphy. And then Seth Rollins would lose 3 back-to-back WrestleMania matches. At WrestleMania 36, he would lose to Kevin Owens, and at WrestleMania 37, he would lose to Cesaro, and at WrestleMania 38, he would lose to Cody Rhodes. On October 10th, 2022, he would defeat Bobby Lashley for his second United States Championship, and he would lose the title to Austin Theory at Survivor Series. Then at WrestleMania 39, he would go on to defeat Logan Paul, and in the next month at Night of Champions, he would win his World Heavyweight Championship and would be a fighting champion for the rest of the year until WrestleMania 40, where he would lose the World Heavyweight Championship to Drew McIntyre. On number 4, I have John Cena. Yes, after the rivalry with Bray White in 2014, John Cena would go on to become the 15-time World Heavyweight Champion at Money in the Bank, just one number short from tying Ric Flair's record. Yes, we'll reach there soon. At WrestleMania 31, he would defeat Rusev for his 4th United States Championship, and many would consider would have been a bad decision, but he would go on and become a fighting champion with his open challenge concept. He would defend his United States Championship every single week on Monday Night Raw and would give superstars like AJ Styles and Kevin Owens a chance to rise up. He would win his 5th United States Championship at Night of Champions, and again he was just one number short from tying Ric Flair's record in this too. Now in 2016, Cena would have nothing to do except for have a great rivalry against AJ Styles, which would result in 2017 winning his 16th WWE Championship and tying the record with Ric Flair. And at the same year at WrestleMania 33, he would have a tag team match with his then fiancée Nikki Bella against The Miz and Maryse. Yeah, that turned out to be great. And 1 year later, we would all have a dream match come true where John Cena would face The Undertaker at WrestleMania 34 and he would lose in 2 minutes. Just like all your sex lives. But at WrestleMania 36, he would put on Bray White over in a Firefly Funhouse match. And the match was poetry. Many didn't understand that match, but that was the best WrestleMania match for me. And at WrestleMania 39, he would put Austin Theory over for the United States Championship and he would lose that match graciously. Number 3, The Rock. Now The Rock didn't do that much in this past decade, but he did appear at WrestleMania 32 and have the shortest wrestling match ever against Eric Rowan. But WrestleMania 40 is another different story. The Rock would return and challenge Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship, making Cody a sideline, and the fans would all cheer for Cody Rhodes to win the WWE Championship. So The Rock and Roman Reigns would challenge Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins night 1 at WrestleMania in a tag team match, which The Rock would win by pinning Cody Rhodes himself. Number 2, The Undertaker. Now in this past decade, Undertaker's accomplishments were only his WrestleMania matches. At WrestleMania 31, Undertaker would go on and beat Bray White and make his WrestleMania streak 22-1. And at WrestleMania 32, he would go on to have faced Shane McMahon, where if Shane would have won, he would have got control of Monday Night Raw. But Undertaker beat him and made his WrestleMania streak 23-1. But next year would have been a dark year, as Undertaker would have gone and faced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31, which was even a bad match, and many considered it that it was The Undertaker's last match. But thank God it was not. But the bad side was he lost to Roman Reigns and made his WrestleMania streak 23-2. But fear not, as next year Undertaker would return even stronger and beat John Cena in 2 minutes and make his WrestleMania streak 24-2. At WrestleMania 36, it would be his last match against AJ Styles, which many considered to be the best match of WrestleMania 36. It was a boneyard match against AJ Styles where Undertaker would bury AJ Styles and would retire off into the sunset. Number 1, James Ellsworth. Nah, I'm just kidding. Number 1, Roman Reigns. Yeah, so let's start at the beginning, where it all began. Royal Rumble 2015, where Roman Reigns won his first Royal Rumble match and he was booed out of the building by each and every person. But that culminated in Roman Reigns main eventing WrestleMania 31 against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. But we were all saved by our messiah, Seth Rollins. But his conquest for the WWE Championship wouldn't end at there. He would go on to Survivor Series to win the tournament for the vacant WWE Championship and win his first ever world title, and he would lose it in a Money in the Bank cash-in from Sheamus in just 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Yes, we all remember that t-shirts. Then he would again regain his WWE World Heavyweight Championship on a random episode of Monday Night Raw on December 14, 2015, and he would go on to main event WrestleMania once again, second year in a row, and win his third World Heavyweight Championship, and would be drafted to Monday Night Raw and feud with Rusev and win the United States Championship for the first time in his career at Clash of Champions. And he would go on to WrestleMania 33 to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Then in November 20th episode of Monday Night Raw 2017, Roman Reigns will beat The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship, making him the Grand Slam champion, the first out of the Shield to do so. Then at WrestleMania 34, he would go on to face Brock Lesnar once again in his fourth consecutive main event, and out of everyone's surprises, he would lose to Brock Lesnar. But then again, Vince was so mesmerized by Roman Reigns' cock, he would let Roman Reigns win at SummerSlam 2018 and win his fourth world title and first Universal Championship. WrestleMania 35, beating Drew McIntyre, Payback 2020 to win his second Universal Championship and his fifth world title overall. And since then, it became the reign of the Tribal Chief. And at WrestleMania 37, he would stack him and smash Daniel Bryan and Edge at the same time. And at WrestleMania 38, he would win the WWE Championship, his sixth world title overall, unifying the both WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. and making them both the undisputed titles. His last accomplishments in WWE would be defeating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39 and losing to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40 and finally ending his 1316 days reign and breaking Hulk Hogan's 8 main events record at WrestleMania. So I guess we won't be seeing Roman Reigns for a long time in the company right now. So that's it from my side, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. And if anybody's watching, peace out.